Hi guys, this is Tara with Gaia Tarot 13 and this is your monthly tarot card forecast for May 2016. I am pretty excited about this month. Spring is in full force in the northern hemisphere and it's warm. Just getting a good vibe. I'm getting a good vibe about this month actually, and we are just about the last month, if this makes sense, the last month of the beginning half of this year. So, like, next month, it'll be like going into the end of the year, right? 6 out of 12 months. So, this is kind of like the end of the beginning of this year. Not to make things too confusing. Anyway, feeling good about it. As always, for the monthlies, I pull 5 cards. 4 of them represent the 4 weeks of the month, and then the 5th card is an overview of the month. So, let's get going. Okay. Well, I'm liking the way that this is looking for this month, actually. Week 1, we have the Magician. What are you trying to create? It looks like you're going to have some sort of a new project or a new idea or something that you are interested in starting this month. I almost said year. Something you're interested in starting this month. Some sort of like a new beginning that you are going to create yourself. You know, you may need help from other people, but it's kind of, I'm feeling like this is your baby. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is like the thing that you've wanted to do. This is like your project or your life's work or your dream. You know, you want to start a business selling t-shirts or something, and this is like your undertaking, and you're going to start this thing and just go at it. That's what I'm getting this first week, which is just amazing. You've got some sort of like new creation. You're making something out of nothing. In the second week, we have the Eight of Swords reversed. And this card talks about freeing yourself from restrictions. If you look at it upright, this person is kind of all like tied up in with these other swords. But when it's reversed, you are breaking free of that. You're getting out of that. So, oof, jumping out of my hand. So tying it back to this creation, it could be that there's some sort of like a wall that you need to break down. Like maybe you have people telling you, no, you can't start your own t-shirt business. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to use that analogy. That's crazy. It's crazy to quit your job and just decide to like start printing t-shirts, printing and selling t-shirts. That's crazy. And you've got this social conditioning that's telling you, you know, that's not the financially stable choice or that's not the right choice, you know? And this is you breaking free from that restriction, saying, you know what, I hear you, I understand your concern, but I gotta do what's right for me, and for me, it's starting this t-shirt business. So week 1 is making that decision that you're going to do this, and week 2 is kind of like breaking yourself free from whatever sort of negativity there is out there, saying, I'm going to do this, I see the situation clearly, I know exactly what I'm getting myself into, and I want to proceed forward anyway. Awesome. Week 3 is the Three of Pentacles reversed. So you may need help. And that's why this is not like telling everyone like, whatever, I'm going to do what I want. Like, that's not what that is. It's, you heard me say, saying, I understand your concerns, but this is what I need to do. Because week 3, you may need some help from someone. It might be that, and it doesn't have to be, these people who have talked to you in this scenario I'm making up. It could be that you apply for grants, or you find out that maybe you've already kind of started a business. It's not like super, super new, like you're just a couple weeks into it and you're a little further into it, and you find out, okay, you know what, this business is taking off and I need to hire some people. So it's just needing help with whatever it is that you are creating, whatever it is you're starting new, and acknowledging that you need that assistance and asking for some help. So it's all right to seek help. You don't have to feel like, you shouldn't ask for help or whatever. We're all in this together and we're all here to help each other. So we've got week 3 where we're kind of acknowledging that we need a little bit of assistance. And in the 4th week of the month, we have the world. So whatever it is that you are starting off, here is your culmination. Here is your sign from the universe that your project is on its way to success. It's kind of like the, where do we go from here? Okay? I've started this thing and it's going, it's taking off. I've got the help I need, like grants to start the business. I've got, my own mindset free of any restrictions that I think that I might have. I know I want this project. I know I can do this project. I've gotten assistance for this project. Here we go. Let's get going. The ball's rolling. This is what we're doing now. This is who I am now. This is the new me breaking out into the world as this new person. And I know I'm using like a very tangible, a very literal example of like starting a business. It could be anything. I don't want you to get kind of boxed in that hole. It could be self-realization, who you are as a person, and working through that, working through some old issues, working through some baggage. It could be like kind of working through that mental stuff. It could be starting a new practice of meditation. It doesn't have to be anything at all, like spiritually or anything like that. It could be getting a new job, starting a new job. It could come up anywhere. I just don't want you to get kind of like stuck in the very literal, tangible example that I'm using. It could apply to whatever you've got going on in your life that you're starting something new and you're creating for yourself. Our overview card is the Fool, which is perfect with this story because the Fool is the first card in the majors and it's about starting a new journey. This is the next card in that journey is the Magician. If you know much about tarot, if you know about the Fool's journey, this makes perfect sense. This makes perfect sense. And the main exclamation points on this month, we've got week 1 with the new journey, with the new project, new creation. We've got week 4 with the culmination and the overview talking about starting this whole new project as a whole over all 4 of these weeks. All 3 of these cards are major arcana cards, which discuss big life changes, major life changes. It's not like the day-to-day stuff. It's more like, I can give you like the typical examples of like getting married or having children, but it could also be like packing up and moving across the country or moving to a new country. Just these like major things, major changes in your life. So whatever you are creating this month is going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. You're starting on a whole new journey, a whole new aspect to your life, and it just looks awesome. It's going to be successful. I mean, that's what the world's telling us. It's going to be successful. Whatever sort of venture you're creating, whatever you're doing, it's going to be amazing. So, honestly, I can't think of a more positive reading for this month. This is just awesome. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my YouTube page. If you want to get a personal reading with me, the only way to do so is through my website, which is GaiaTarot13.com. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, where I pull a card every day, reading the energy of that specific day. And make sure to watch my weeklies too, because that'll show how all of this is playing out in the month of May, kind of as a general overview. So thanks so much for watching. It's going to be just such a beautiful month, and we'll see you next time.